solve an equation, these are some, so we're solving an equation for a variable. These are some rules. You're gonna do the same thing to both sides to isolate your variable. We are following the language of math. If you don't know what the language of math is, please go to the other parts in the series. The goal is to, again, isolate the variable, get it all alone, and later, not this video, we're going to use substitution to solve for multiple variables in multiple equations. So for instance, if you have 2 variables, you need 2 equations. If you have 3 variables, you need 3 equations. All right, super duper basics. 2y equals 14. To get the y all alone, you're going to divide by the whole number 2 or multiply by the reciprocal, however you look at it. So you divide both sides by 2. 2 over 2 is just 1, so they cancel out. 14 over 2 is 7. Y equals 7. Boy, that is really sloppy. Y equals 7. And that's your answer. That's how you got the variable y all alone. Now down here, we're going to first start with subtracting 4, all right? 3x, or not subtracting 4, adding 4. So you're gonna do the opposite of whatever your operator is. So 3x plus 4 minus 4 plus 4, cancel each other out, equals 10 plus 4, 14. Okay, then we have 3x equals 14. Divide by the whole number or multiply by the reciprocal. Again, however you want to talk about it. Divide by 3, cancel each other out. Divide by 3, x equals 14 over 3. Now, if your teacher wants you to keep it written like this, or use a calculator to calculate that decimal, either way you can do that. Moving on, combining like terms. So you see a t here, and you see a t here. These are constants for these t's, so you have 4t and 6t, all right? These 2 terms can combine. You're gonna add them together. So 6 t's, 1t, 2t, 3t, 4t, 5t, 6t, plus 1t, 2t, 3t, 4t, lots of t's. We're gonna equal 10 t's, okay? Combining like terms. Now 10t equals 10. Then you're gonna do the same to both sides. Divide by the whole number or multiply by the reciprocal. Those are gonna cancel out. Divide by 10. And you have t equals 1. Okay? 10 divided by 10 is 1. Over here, we're gonna use some aspects of the last lesson, and there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can go ahead and do the opposite and multiply both sides by 3, starting off. Multiply by both sides by 3, and then subtract 6 from both sides, and then divide everything by 3. But you can also do something like factoring, right? So you see that a 3 can be factored out from both of these 2 terms in the numerator. So let's factor that 3 out, and you're left with a plus 2, okay? 3 divided by 3 is 1. There's an understood 1 in front of that A. Plus 3 divided by 3 is, 6 divided by 3 is 2. All over 3 equals 1. Those 3 cancels. 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So now we've got A plus 2 equals 1. Subtract 2 from both sides, and you're going to get, cancel, 1 minus 2, A equals -1. So that's how you solve for a variable. Let's also keep in mind, understand that a variable can be any letter, right? Y, X, A, T. It can be delta T, which is change in T, okay? It can be all sorts of things. It doesn't matter what it is, it's a variable, it's there to stand for something else. All right, our next lesson is gonna be more about using substitution for multiple variables and how to play around with that a little bit more.